Hey, David. I'm wondering if you could just take us back to March, kind of give us a window into your emotions whenever you found out that the season was canceled and how you have been able to get over it, if you have been able to, given how well positioned you guys were.
Uh, First, it was just a hard pill to swallow, just because everything happened so fast. Like, remember, like it was yesterday in a hotel. We were ready to play the game. Everybody getting dressed up, and it was just okay, pushed back, delayed, no fans. Then all of a sudden, it's gone. Um, our team just, we came together and we understood what happened, and we were like, there are things that are bigger than basketball. So we just enjoyed the time that we had together and enjoyed uh, the season that we had. And then going forward, I don't know, we use this as motivation now going into this season.
Hey, David, I know the first few years you had Doak in front of you. What are your expectations going into the season? Obviously, it's a team game, but you're kind of the leader, the big men coming back. I mean, what's your focus, or kind of what are your expectations for yourself?
Just to play to the best of my capabilities, and that's all that I can do. I know that I push myself and push my teammates every day to make us a better team. But personally, I know that I have to do a lot of things in order for our team to be successful offensively, defensively, and for the intangibles and having the right mindset and spirit.
Hey, David, what have you seen out of Tyon thus far, especially making the transition from college, but a lower level of college, to where he is now with you guys?
Tyon coming in is definitely going to be a big help. Tyon is athlete. He has size. He has long arms. He can shoot. I mean, he's a real I don't want to say contender, but just a real player. And then if we just kind of get him in the flow and playing with our system and how we play, things will go very smoothly.
What's the first thing that stands out about him? Is it his length, athleticism, or something else?
His goofiness. First thing I can think of is just his mindset. He has a very aggressive mindset to attack and to play hard, and that's what I have to give him props for.
Dave, did you think when we talk back about, remembering March and when everything got canceled, I know you can't predict the future then, but did you think that you'd be in this situation dealing with this still, and how different does it feel compared to, off season and the start of practice and all that stuff that you've experienced the last couple of years?
I don't think I definitely wouldn't say I could see what we're doing now, but I think it's just very different because we didn't have the summer. We didn't have that time to make connections. Although our team is still very close-knit, just having that time just to be around each other longer, to understand each other's game and the way that we play and things like that. But I would say that's the only difference.
Yeah. Were there advantages and disadvantages to having to do that on your own for all those weeks in the summer?
I definitely would say there's an advantage for me is isolation. And anytime I'm isolated, I know I'm very focused and locked in, and I have kind of like my racehorse blinders on. So in quarantine, I know if I can just work out myself, I'll be fine. But disadvantage is just, like I said, understanding teammates and being able to cheer each other on and motivate each other.
Thanks.
Along those lines, David, in terms of preparation for the season, it looks like you've put on quite a bit of muscle this year. Are you physically stronger than you have been in the past? And talk about your preparation for the season.
So during quarantine, like I said, it was the perfect time. I was like, if I'm home, there's no reason to be lazy. Just kind of attack, eat right, and that's just kind of what I've been doing as far as changing my body and kind of putting on muscle, leaning out, dropping in weight, all those types of things in order to be a better player.
Hey, David, how long do you think it'll take for you guys to get used to playing in front of no fans, whether it be at home or on the road?
I don't know if that's something you can ever get used to, because even if you walk on the court and you warm up, you always want to hear some type of chant, even if it's a boo, some type of interaction you're fine with. But we have to get the job done regardless of whether there is or is not fans, although we will be missing them.
All right, David.
Thank you.
We're back with Marcus.